Good morning, folks. It's time for another hike. This time we are heading to Hidden Lake here in North Cascades National Park. Little information about the trail. It's about 4.5 miles one way. We will gain about 3,200 feet. It does look to be a little bit on the more difficult side. Should be a good hike, y'all. Morning. Well, unfortunately, nobody wanted to come hiking with me today. I know Mindy's still getting over her illness. She's feeling better, but she's not got all of her strength back yet. Star and the girls, well, I think they're just plumb wore out from climbing up and over Easy Pass 2 days in a row. But y'all know me. I come to these places, I want to see all the things. And the more I read last night, the more it looked like this Hidden Lake hike and lookout is supposed to be one of the more amazing ones in all of the North Cascades. Now, who made that determination and whether that's the case, I don't know. We'll find out when we get to the top. This, if anything, has come to symbolize what the North Cascades mean to me. Literally, cascades of water every corner you come around. It's quite a beautiful area, and it's amazing how different it is once you get off the road and get into the backcountry. I was remarking to Mindy and Star both that you travel through this park, and it's unlike a lot of the other national parks where you can see some really cool sights right from the road. This park, I mean, it's pretty from the road. There's some snow peaks and some glaciers and a few granite peaks that you can see as you're riding along, but most of it is just forested mountaintop. Kind of like driving through the Smokies. But what I notice is once you get into the backcountry, you get up on top of these peaks, man alive, the view opens up like crazy, and you can just see glaciers and granite peaks in many, many, many directions. And it just gives the appearance of a totally different park. I know Star described it as saying if, the Rockies and the Ozarks had a baby, it would be the North Cascades. But I kind of feel like, after seeing the backcountry area here, that I don't know. It's like if Glacier Mountain National Park and the Rockies had a baby, this would be it. And as I said, just cascades of water coming down around every corner. Never far from the sound of rushing water. Yeah. Just that quick, our terrain has changed again. Pine forest kind of opens up, short underbrush. This is probably some of my favorite stuff to hike in right here. Quick look back at the direction we came from. and a very promising sign on the trail already. So this trail, I was reading last night, is home to some deliciosum type of mountain blueberry. And I don't know if these are them, if it's like along the whole trail, or if it's just in certain areas. But I am certainly not going to pass up the opportunity to try some of the most delicious blueberries in the entire world. Leave some for the bears, of course. But nice handful of fresh picked blueberries. I don't know nothing about no deliciosum, but I know delicious blueberries when I taste them. Steep climb, definitely, as advertised. But I cannot tell you how much better it feels going up this thing today with my day pack on, which weighs about 20 pounds less than my backpack. I feel light, like I could run up the mountain. But I know it's a long way, so I think we'll save that energy. The trail environment has changed again. Open meadows, walking up through this drainage. Sun starting to light up the tips of the trees as it comes over that peak right there. It's beautiful. One of the reasons I picked this trail to hike today was because of all the varied terrains that this goes through. Should get a real good taste of about every kind of environment the North Cascades has here. Check out these guys. These dudes almost look like strawberries, they're so big. Now I don't know what these are, so I don't know if I can eat them or not, but man alive, I need to get a berry book. Here's a good look at where we're headed. Up that way, I believe. Oh, and there's a waterfall up there. Check that out. Can you see all the wildflowers? Gorgeous. Tons of these guys. Starting to get into some of these guys. Lots and lots of beautiful, beautiful wildflowers. This is awesome. I love this trail already. Oh, starting to get some looks back at another mountain up here. Check this out. The sun is just cresting over the mountain and it's lighting up the mountains to the other side. And it's just shining through there, making some beautiful beams. I love this. A couple of waterfalls coming down up there. Right there. Over there. Beautiful mountains with the snow. So I just talked to a hiker that was coming down, and he confirmed that the bugs are really bad up here, and the flies, especially in the afternoon. So there may not be a whole lot of recording on the way down. I may be running from them the whole way. But he also said, unfortunately, that it's pretty hazy up here, which we knew was a chance because of the fires going on east of here. Yeah, all we can do is hope that we still get some good views. Man, this new kind of flower here, whatever this is, really pretty flower. Trail is a little overgrown, but you know, It's like August 5th or something like that. So it's late in the season. I mean, this is kind of typical, I believe. Another look back at where we're coming from. So we started down there in the valley, and we've crossed. We came up through the trees. We walked through that open area down below, that meadow. And now we're working up this side of the mountain here. I'm not real sure which way the pass is. It might be up there. It might be up there. I don't know. Like typical, I'm just going to follow the dirt path, and wherever it crosses the top at, then we'll know that's the pass. All in all, still a really nice hike. Really enjoying it. Really steep, but I enjoy that too. It's just like getting a good workout. Whew. Check out the waterfall coming down up there. And there's another one. Down right there. Makes for some nice views as you're hiking. If you're sick of the wildflower views, go ahead and cut this one off right now. This place smells amazing. Got some thistle, some of this lacy stuff. Bunches and bunches of these. Flowers and falls, baby. Flowers and falls. Not a bad way to spend a Monday morning. Oh God, you are so good. You have blessed me beyond belief. Thank you. Woo. New flowers. These are new. These are new. These are still the same. These are new. Look at these. Wow, trippy. Not sure what these are going to be. They're pretty wild looking. These are pretty sweet. These are Indian paintbrush. Wow, look at all the Indian paintbrush. Man, look at all these Indian paintbrush. This stuff is everywhere along through here. This beautiful red. Views are opening up a little bit. Can kind of see a pretty gnarly looking mountain peeking his head up that direction. And get some more mountains out this way. Some of these little bluebells. These guys are awesome. Gorgeous views. This is definitely quite a beautiful hike, especially this time of year and this time of day. Another look back at the direction we came. We have a hiker coming up behind us now. That little white spot down there in the middle. But, yep, we came in down at the bottom of that valley, looked up this side, looked up here at the mountaintop. And made our way to the head of the valley, and now we're working our way up the slope here at the head. Again, pretty steep, tons of flowers. Probably one of the most beautiful looking and beautiful smelling hikes I think I've ever done. Start to see, I guess that's Mount Baker, way out there. You can barely see. We got some other peaks lighting up here. Been a steep climb, been a good climb. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. And now we made it to the Schnurr. Wouldn't be a mountain hike without a spruce grouse sighting. Dang, y'all. I cannot tell you how spectacular these views are becoming. There's the North Cascades. Mount Baker way back there. So I was moving at a pretty good clip coming up the really steep part. Now that we've hit these flatter areas where things are opening up, I just can't help myself. I keep stopping, picture after picture. I'm gonna have 2,000 pictures of the same thing probably. What's this look like? Ooh, I hear a waterfall. So pretty. Cannot describe. Well, one needs water. Readily attainable in multiple locations along the trail. Here comes a couple of guys up the trail for reference. I was over there about a half hour ago. I love these walks like this. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pretty amazing. There you can just see Mount Baker barely through the haze or the smoke. Wow, look at that. That just came into view. That's a ton of snow. Wow. Fantastic. Every time I turn around, something else amazing. I won't lie, I'm taking a break. You can kind of see our trail way down there where we came from. I can hear the marmots screaming. Fantastic, fantastic views. Look at that big old volcano out there. I'm glad he ain't smoking. Hey man, I'm telling you what, if you ain't moved by these images, you better check for a pulse. This is completely mind-blowing. Heart-stopping. Now we've opened up to some views back to the south. Look at that huge glacier out there. Beautiful. And we have our first look at where we're headed. That tiny little square structure that you can see part of up there. That's the overlook. Got a ways to go yet. Yeah, see where I'm headed. Can you see it? It sits way up there on top of that. Way up on that spire. This is gorgeous. I gotta say, I mean, the hike is steep, but it's not hard. My leg muscles are just firing away, doing their thing. You know, we're not at elevation, so it's not hard to breathe in comparison to some of the 14ers and Colorado hikes I've done. This one isn't bad. There's a hiker way back there for size reference. Just enjoying these beautiful views as I work my way up. That is some beautiful looking snow back there, let me tell you. Look at that. And we are working our way up this trail here, and right up there to the right side of the bowl you can just make out the kind of top right corner of the overlook. So cool the way Baker just glows in the sunshine over there. Snow crossing. There's the overlook, or the lookout post, I guess is a better name for it. Our next trick is crossing this big glacier so we can get up there and then traverse the ridge. So let's figure out how to make this happen. Awesome. Made it to the saddle. Look at Baker just glowing in the sun back there. That is fabulous. And what else is fabulous? This view we got back to the other side. There it is. Hidden Lake. Hidden Lake includes glaciers. Or not glaciers, my bad. Icebergs. Look at that. I am smitten. A little smoky view, but you can definitely see a whole lot more goodies back in there through all the smoke. Beautiful. We did it. There's the fire lookout. And here's the views going all the way around. A lot of haze, a lot of smoke from the fires, but it is still gorgeous. Hidden Lake down there. Very cool inside the lookout. Lots of great inspirational words. Mount Baker back there. Yeah. The lookout. Views back into the Cascades. This is phenomenal. Alright guys, well I'm going to drop the camera for a little while and grab the little feed bag. Well, most of our mountain views have disappeared. Still got a pretty view at the lake here, but we're going to work our way back down and back to the trailhead. The smoke's just getting thicker and thicker. Met some really awesome people at the top up here. Glacier Park Resort, a few miles west of Marble Mount. I got a great tip on a good campsite there, and so we may be staying there here in the next couple of days. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me on the hike. Hope you enjoyed the views. Until next time. I do just want to add this one final little bit of note here. This has definitely been one of the most beautiful hikes that I've ever done. Between the flowers, the peaks, and the glaciers, the mountains, the valleys. This is definitely a hike to put on your bucket list. What I read said it was one of the top hikes. 3 different books supposedly claim this to be the top hike in the park. 2 guys that I talked to at the top confirmed that. They said that the views you get along this trail, especially up at the top and just all along the way, are unmatched anywhere else. So that being said, the Hidden Lake Trail, you need to put it on your list. Every trail should come with dessert.